Okay, guys, I just wanted to read from Psalms 119 and just some stuff I was learning about and some stuff that I'm going through. And this Psalms 19 is very important Psalms. It really sums up everything. And so and I noticed I was learning that these Psalms, each part of these Psalms, they're broken down in eight eight sentence, like 8 lines, a piece, and for each letter. So 8 meaning the new birth, 8 meaning Jesus, and Jesus, you know, was the 6 and the 7, man and God at the same time. And of course, in Revelation 1:8 it says, "I am the Alpha and Omega." And so yeah, these psalms are just broken down, or this psalm is broken down into 8 pieces to each letter, which are 22 letters, of course. And also, I was learning that the 22 letters in the Hebrew alphabet also culminate into, you know, every chapter of Revelation, too. So there's 22 chapters of Revelation, and just real quick, 22 letters, of course, and, Psalm 22 being, the, you know, which talks about the crucifixion, and where the book, I guess, goes and tears into different parts, where the river flows, into the new land. And of course we're going into the third testament, so we're going into the third millennium. And so you know this is pretty important. So, and Psalms 119, starting with Olive, blessed are those that are undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are those that keep his testimony and seek him with their whole heart. And of course, Olive meaning the head. Jesus was the olive top. And Beth meaning the house, or duality. You know, where shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed according to thy word. With my whole heart I have sought thee. Let me not wander from thy commandments. And Gimel meaning, where David talks about, deal bountifully with thy servant, that I may live and keep thy word. And speaking of kindness, and also that's, in Revelation 3:20, of course, how it matches up with that. He says, remember thou hast received and heard, and hold fast and repent. If thou shalt not watch, I will come on thee as a thief, and you shall not know what hour I will come upon thee. And this also, and of course in Revelation 4, after this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven. And come up here, and I will show you the things to come. And that is of course Dalit, which is, make me to understand thy precepts, so I can talk of thy wondrous works. And Jesus, of course, is the door, the way, the truth, and the life. And hey is meaning, is of course the breath of God. And where he says, teach me, O Lord, of thy statutes, and that I shall keep thee unto the end. Turn my eyes away from vanity, and quicken thou me in thy way. And that of course, according to Revelation 5, is them singing a new song, and redeemed us by the blood of every kindred, tongue, people, and nation, and thou hast made us gods and kings unto the and priests, and we shall reign upon the earth. And this is where Jesus, of course, breaks the seals of the book. And the sixth is Zion, or I'm sorry, that is the, wait, I believe that's the Zion, meaning like the struggle with maintaining your spiritual walk, which I am currently struggling with. Chat, thou art my portion, O Lord. I have said that I would keep thy words. I entreated thy favor with thy whole heart. Be merciful unto me, according to thy word. The hands of the wicked have robbed me, but I have not forgotten thy law. And I could go into this more and more, but I wish I had time. But going down to the 20th letter, of course, resh, meaning wickedness, and that would be Revelation 20. And that's just speaking of, we're in 2020, guys, and the wickedness is all over. It's all over the place because the enemy is so close, so powerful right now. But we know with God all things are possible. So and we have dominion and authority over any and all wickedness. So and then of course the 21st letter is Shin, meaning divine power and the God of peace. Who was the God of peace? Well, it was Melchizedek, the king of Salem. A lot of people would say it would be Jesus.